What's up YouTube? This is Anthony and I've taken a little trip to Bowmanville Creek, which is about 20 minutes east of Toronto, Ontario, and I'll give you a little history about the fishing around here and the entire Great Lakes region. So we had Atlantic salmon in Lake Ontario, and they would come up the St. Lawrence River from the Atlantic Ocean, and they were populating the Lake Ontario region, and a natural barrier for them was Niagara Falls. So the rest of the other Great Lakes did not have a population of salmon. Due to the milling operations that proliferated along the shores of the Great Lakes in the creeks and rivers, due to the damming of the rivers and creeks to run the milling operations, the fish weren't able to get up to the cold headwaters to reproduce, and the dams acted as a corral for all the fish, so they were easily harvested by the local population. In the 1950s, in an effort to restore the salmon population in Lake Ontario, Pacific salmon were brought into Lake Ontario as well as all four of the Great Lakes. There has been current restocking of Atlantic salmon, and the numbers are starting to show up in the rivers and creeks when people are fishing and out on the lakes when people are in their boat. During the 1950s, Pacific salmon and steelhead were brought in to improve the fishing culture in the Great Lakes. So here I am today. Unfortunately, my day didn't go well, but this is where I come usually in the fall for salmon, and the steelhead, they start coming in about the same time, and then the salmon die off as they spawn, and then the steelhead will keep coming in as long as there's open water, and they'll sit in the river until the spring comes around, and then that's when the majority of the steelhead come in, and then they all do their spawn then. And unlike the Pacific salmon that die after the spawn, the steelhead will actually live and go back out to the lake and then come back in for years more before they're at the end of their life cycle. This is the newly designed fish ladder, which allows visitors to get right up close to see the fish as they navigate the stream. I was supposed to be here a couple days ago when the fish were really coming in thick because of the rain on Sunday, and they said it was going to rain during the day, so I didn't come. Went to work. Tuesday, same thing, they said it was going to rain during the day. I went to work because I had a job to do, but there was a lot of water and more rain, and the fish just all ran. So as you could see at the dam, there was not much fish there. They've all kind of ran northwards, and I'm not sure what point you can fish north of the dam right now. There's a little bit of stretch you can fish, and there wasn't much fish in those areas, so I just dropped down south and hit up some of the big pools here. So hopefully there's some fish here. If not, I might drop down further south below the highway, and there's a nice pool there called the S Bends. It's just a big swirl where the river curves like a big S, and the fish kind of collect up in there. They got the undercut banks, and the trout like to hide in there. It's a nice slow current, so we'll see how that goes. Sometimes the school kids come out here, and it gets quite, the school kids come out here and it gets to be quite a fiasco. Them yelling and screaming, a whole horde of them coming and fishing, so messes things up a little bit, but that's till 3:30. I got 3 hours till then. Alright, here we are, guys. These guys got a fish on here. Water's low and clear. The thing with this creek is you get a lot of rain, and the land is relatively flat all around, so you don't get much water into the river. And you just lost it, and then the fish jumped. Nice head shakes. Nice big silver fish too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, where? Okay. All right. Yeah, man. All right. Nice fish. Oh. That fish is running. And he's off. Well, this guy said I had a fish on, but I went and pulled my rod up to set the hook, just in case it was a fish. Look at that, broken. This is a 20-year-old rod, so I'm not surprised. No, this is a 20-year-old rod. I'm not surprised that it's broke after all this time. I wonder why it did. But that kind of ends my day, so I don't know what I should do. I can go and get another rod, not too far from here. Snap. Gone. Finish.
Yeah, the water's cold now. Touch it.
It broke.
Yeah.
How?
I set the hook and that was it.
The water's cold now. That's a trout right there.
Wow, what kind of fishing rod is?
Fenwick.
And you didn't hook it either? No?
I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but this one here,
You hook into that?
that's Fenwick, but low class.
Yeah.
This about 30 years ago,
Well,
originally.
you can't
Oh
land.
yeah. Hmm.
Makes sense.
And then
Makes
they
sense.
put the name, but they make it
I
cheap.
know.
Yeah. Maybe I could get away.
What, to tape it?
No, if I can cut off some of the graphite, and I could still feed this on, but I don't think I can. Because the problem is the taper gets bigger as you go down, right?
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna try anyway.
Shinwa.
That's a
Look
big
at
one.
Shinwa. Not the rod for the Shinwa though. Alright, come inside. Thank you.